pretty good at it so far, flexing his quad shadow moves.
Yep, and now looking at the item builds here.
Ooh, that's Flicker.
Looks like APBREN right now as well as ONIC. I'm looking at the timings here because this is Ogwen using the Idif as a roam. We saw earlier in game number 1 how Flapsy was so impactful, and Super Marco survives against Kyrie as well as CW. Now, back to the question here, the timing from APBREN.
Yep.
What time should they strike?
Every time they have the heavy spin up. Fortunately, they have Tams, Edith, as well as this Akai. So I think that they don't really have the timing. But every time that the turtle fight is there and they have the heavy spin, they can absolutely fight against ONIC.
Basically, with the assassin pick though, they have to give everything away neutral objective-wise, right? Flapsy doing a good job right now, zoning Kyrie away. The quad shadow going to be used up as well for Kyrie. Getting full stacks. Hard guard ready. San steals away the primal wrap, but the vengeance keeps them at bay. All for the turtle to be taken for free by Kyle Teasy. Flap taken very low. Hard guard going to come down onto Flap, giving him enough HP, enough sustain to survive and disengage.
Something that I do worry about as well, because we got to talk about Flapsy with vengeance here. A Claude going up against anyone with a vengeance.
Yes, sir.
It's not going to be looking good for the Claude. CW has to think a lot before he goes in with the Blazing Duet.
Yeah. It's like APBREN got the Terizla, but a much faster damage build kind of Terizla. I'm not saying that Thanos is better than Terizla, because Terizla still is better overall. But the thing is, that's what they get. It has good lane prio, because if you're going to be looking at Terizla, it's quite slow when it comes to walking from lane to lane. Because of the passive as well as the first skill of Flapsy, he's able to traverse the map from bottom to mid lane faster than a Terizla would. That's how they can keep up the pace against ONIC. So that's the general idea why Flapsy went in for the Thams against ONIC.
So APBREN, even though they got the turtle in terms of the gold difference, not really, because the only one that has a gold advantage on APBREN is Few, where he has 100. Like, isn't that negligible at this point? APBREN, they're trying to slow down Kyrie, but I saw his farm just now. It looks pretty all right.
Yeah, and he just stole that. Well, he just recovered his own creep in the jungle with a retribution, and then straight into the bottom side. So he's actually leading despite not having the turtle.
Yeah, it's going to be the trend now for ONIC. Try to find ways to get something out of the map and do not contest for the turtle fights. Maybe if they find a good opening on keyboard, maybe they could try to contest. But I think that overall, APBREN, this is their jungle. This is their river in a way. They will take care of the neutral objectives easily.
Well, I kind of feel like if APBREN, as long as they're moving with looking at the map here, they are separated. So if Kyrie finds a moment where APBREN is not moving as a unit, he can get his snowball going by catching the mistake of APBREN. But during this turtle fights, it's going to be a little bit difficult. I am wondering if Kyrie wants to contest for this, because we've seen him on his assassins, man. He wants to try.
Flicker, everything used up on the keyboy, taking first blood. Super Marco gets it. Kyrie in the midst right now. Quad Shadow in, and he finds it. Ogwen chases him down right now. The Quad Shadow going to be popped in. Kyrie versus the world. APBREN chasing him down. Kyrie. Shadow kill. Boots is here. Sans also with the primal wrath. Kyrie going in the back with the crossbow. A tang for Super Marco, and a heavy spin from Kyle Teasy locks them all down. The turtle traded in for 3 with Keyboy.
4 minutes in. APBREN move as 5.
Yeah.
That's very quick timing there.
It just so happens at top lane, there was the turtle, and obviously the gold laners were there. See, for ONIC, my main reservation for the Hayabusa is that if you get the neutral objectives, you can easily be taken out.
We got to look at Kyrie. Does he have the purple buff?
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't.
Okay.
Stolen away.
APBREN has started this.
He's just 100 gold behind. That's actually very surprising.
Where is he getting the farm?
Well, he got the farm and he also stole the turtle earlier, so
That's
technically not that far, but now without the purple buff, right?
Yep.
That's where the problem starts.
We got to talk about the Grojan Scythe as well on this Thomas. So whenever he tries to create space, even though he doesn't have defensive items, he can take care of himself.
Yep, for sure. And it's a great rundown on the Fredrin, for example. You can slow him down so easily. Even the Kaja might not escape your sights. And that is going to be good for APBREN.
Oh, some good damage. Onward and Earth Shadow. The Appraiser's Wrath deals nothing. Not even helping Boots sustain. And APBREN find another kill on Super Marco. Looking for the siege in the mid lane, tier 1. Another Shatter down. Kyrie with the Quad Shadow and the Retry to keep this turret defended.
they will eventually defend. Another problem here that this Hayabusa might face is the sustain that you can get out of APBREN. Angela just gonna be a big problem there on. That's why later on, they definitely need both Kairi and CW to deal the damage, because it's gonna be CW to kind of mess with the shields as well as the sustain, and it's Kairi for the sweeps.
Now the turtle has been started by APBREN. CW Sans as well as Keyboy is there. Ogwen finds Boots.
Heavy spin used up already. Primal Wrath gonna be going as well now.
Oh, and you hear the crowd's reaction.
Right before a big team fight. But ladies and gentlemen, please do be patient with us. We will try to solve this technical issue as fast as possible.
So now we gotta talk about the possibility, because I'm looking at the draft coming in from ONIC. They could play with the map. They got the Hayabusa, they got the Claude, and we saw at 4 minutes, APBREN was very much willing to group up together.
Yeah.
So is there a possibility of ONIC just splitting the map?
Yes, that's what they need. But at the same time, you're facing up against Thams with actually his emblem. I'm looking at the emblem. No speed up, but that's okay. But the Thams is naturally very speedy when it comes to like going from one lane to another. So the split push might not be that fast for the side of ONIC. It's possible, but it's manageable because of the Thams. Who gets the turtle?
We're back though, it seems we're back. The players are already ready. Might still be testing, not too sure.
Yeah, but either way, man, looking at the screen just now, you saw a 39% win possibility for ONIC and 61% win probability for APBREN. We got to remind everyone here that if APBREN wins this, it is going to be match point. So it's going to put a lot of pressure onto ONIC. If they want to get that trophy, they got to work super hard for it. With that being said, we're now going to be jumping back into the game with a turtle. Who gets the turtle?
It's APBREN.
Oh, what? Sonic with a win. Oh, went flickering forward. Kyrie's next. Super Marco! Triple kill on the board. 5-0 and 2.
Right now, APBREN, this is a big lead. Sans can protect. This mid lane journey is super important. APBREN just takes it like that.
And immediately they go for the purple buff. Nullifying this assassin pick again from ONIC. They already had the Fredrin, but they switch it back to the EXP lane. And even without something like a Hilda or anything, there wasn't any problem. We're gonna see through the replay what happened in that fight. It's brought to us by Kadia. And you can see that Sans already stole the heavy spin, but it wasn't enough. I mean, Super Marco just kited all throughout.
Everything. What a play by Marco.
Yeah, honestly, Marco, you're the 1-1 expert. In this position right now, when APBREN has 3.4k gold lead, and looking at the items here, 3 items for Super Marco, how ahead is he actually?
Oh, he's super ahead, man. The thing is, on the 1-1, you might take a look at the gold lead and you might say it's just an 800 gold lead, not even 1,000. But the thing about 1-1 is, if you reach that corrosion site and the DHS, that's already your power spike. That's why you can go for the Wit of Nature, and now he becomes lethal. Because he can find those weakness points, take more of a risk, and still be doing maybe even more damage than CW.
Yeah, and Kyle TZ took quite a lot of damage there, but again, the fact that he can take that much damage shows that ONIC is not ready to fight just yet. We see Kairi again. I feel like even though he's under this much pressure, he can still do it. Sans doing the most damage here.
Onward, catching his dash. The prediction from APBREN from Ogwen. Keyboy taking out Sans now. Looking for some sort of retaliation, but APBREN are utilizing this chaos to go for the Lord. ONIC in shambles.
Yeah, but look at Kairi, man. He's looking for the side lanes.
Vengeance. Flapteezy just standing there menacingly. CW can't do anything, and Lord gets taken without the help of the Retribution. Kairi in the bottom lane, looking for a trade. Boots brought back to the team. Kyle TZ there. Should be able to retreat, and does. Takes away another purple buff from Kairi. And Kairi can only get a tier 2 in the bottom lane to trade the Lord. And a purple buff, whoa.
Yep. It's nothing that ONIC is getting right now. They're trying to defend. They're trying to just go for the clear out on the side lanes, but it will not be enough at all. APBREN might just steamroll into the top lane, especially because they have the massive objective here. Super Marco is already so farmed up. Kyle TZ is tanky enough. And even Flap TZ. You can see Flap TZ manning up against the members of ONIC, standing in front of them. not scared at all because he does have the Vengeance and he's very tanky at this point, even getting the Dominance Ice at 10 minutes.
Yeah, but a big power spike from Kyrie. I saw that he built the Blade of Despair, so I think it's not quite over yet for ONIC, but APBREN wants it to be over.
It's really hard now for ONIC. I feel like for Super Marco especially, right? The main idea for ONIC was they want to get Super Marco assassinated, but he has the win of nature. So what comes next? Where does the damage come, Sans?
Now the Lord is down bottom, but looks like APBREN is able to secure the tier 2s. Oh, CW wants Kyle Teasy. He has to be careful.
Shadowkill also used up some damage back to APBREN. ONIC still trying to defend from the siege that APBREN are still going at it full force with. Conceal coming down. BMI getting him out. A good splash of damage from the turret to try to take these minions down, but APBREN do a lot with that minion wave. The base turret in the bottom lane is low, very low.
Oh, look at this purple buff here. Kyrie wants it, but APBREN wants to deny it.
He wanted more. Ogwen needs to time. No, he doesn't even need to. APBREN have done it. They've taken another purple buff.
For the longest time, we haven't seen any Flicker Divine Judgment play from ONIC. In fact, there's no play that we saw from ONIC. The last time that we saw was probably the turtle fight where Sans was able to copy the heavy spin, but that's just about it. ONIC cannot find an opening for a team fight. And this Kaja pick, even when it's like one of the best heroes that Keyboy has ever played, it seems like he does not have an impact right now.
I mean, look in the lineup here, man. When FlapTZ as well as Ogwen is up in your face, there's it looks like there's no right target for you to catch because, in theory, Super Marco and Few is the perfect target you want to catch.
Yeah.
But having FlapTZ as well as Ogwen, man-to-man defense on you, and even if you're able to penetrate that defense, Kyle is there, man.
Yeah.
He's going to nullify your engage.
Heavy spin.
Heavy spin.
Just one tap away from a cover.
So, I don't know, man. I feel like APBREN with the draft, they've successfully nullified the advance that Keyboy has on his Kaja, but if he can prove me wrong, I'm all for it.
Oh. Keyboy up top.
They spotted him. Keyboy all alone, isolated. Still with a flicker now. Kyle Teasy with a heavy spin. Locks Keyboy down. Super Marco has a monster kill, 6-0 and 3.
That's a problem. And APBREN, even though Retribution forced out, Boots might be in trouble.
Is in trouble. Onward, Earthshatter locking him down. The top Boots gets him out with a flicker. FlapTZ chases him down. CW now pushing some damage. Vengeance! FlapTZ able to escape the shadow kill. Not able to take him down. Super Marco dashes forward, looking for one more. Boots zoned away. Meanwhile, Kyle, all this time, he's still on the Lord and he gets it for free. The Hive in Rizal Memorial Coliseum. Go wild.
APBREN has been hiding this Damus pick, man. He just, like you said, stands there menacingly. As long as he has the Vengeance, dude, he feels strong. He feels invincible. He can make a beeline straight to anywhere and he'll be okay.
Yeah. It will take so much from ONIC to be able to take down FlapTZ. DHS, the Trinity actually available now for CW, gets the Malefic Roar, much needed in this particular game, but they might not be able to utilize it because APBREN, everybody else is tanky. Everybody else is the problem.
Lord march down, gets a good charge on. The Primal Rat stolen away. Sans trying to deal some damage. Ogwen, Earthshatter out already. No onward just yet. He onwards to the back. Kyrie does a bit more damage onto him, but APBREN will stay disciplined. They have a 7,000 gold lead. They'll look for another wave in the mid lane this time around. APBREN still with a lot of resources. Sans coming down into the mid lane with a splash of damage. Boots standing in the front. FlapTZ looking for an engage. Kyle Teasy soaking the damage in. Divine Judgment onto FlapTZ with no vengeance this time around, but he has it back on cooldown now. The base turret cracked open in the mid lane. Ogwen gets the immortality. Keyboy with a whip. But that's 3 base turrets down for ONIC. And APBREN are still lingering. That's Kyle! With a truncheon by Sans, but it's not enough. The mage, the Gila Sans, has been taken down. Now it's APBREN 5 against 4. Super Marco looking for all the weakness points. Mid waves, they're going to be cleared away. 2 waves coming down though. APBREN looking for a match point. Boots up to the blazing door from CW. A vengeance. With a truncheon by Few. Still able to survive. Kyrie marching back and forth. One more minion. APBREN The Wild Bees, the Hive. Match point.
Match point for APBREN. One more win is needed to keep the trophy in Philippines. One more win for them to be the 2